Alrighty guys, welcome back. This is your STATIS Jester. We are playing 2017 Tampa Bay Rays game number 3 against the Yankees, and they go for the sweep against the Yankees. They've won 5-2 and 7-6 in dramatic fashion, and now they're going for the sweep here at home against the New York Yankees. So we are going to be playing this with STATIS Pro Advance. There's your lineups. And let's turn on this so I don't forget about that. Alright, so I do have my charts printed out, or a chart printed out anyways, on the PB adjustments. So we need to look at the pitchers here and see if there's going to be any kind of adjustment here. So first is going to be Alex Cobb pitching for Tampa Bay. We're going to look at this first RN number. If you roll really low, it might be a plus. If you roll really high, it must be a minus. 71, and that I believe is going to be normal. Tampa Bay, 71. 27-86 is no adjustment. So Alex Cobb will be normal. Now we'll go to Michael Panetta. 84. 84 will also be no adjustment. So good thing there. All right. So Brett Garner is going to lead it off for the Yankees here in the top of the first. And here we go. So Alex Cobb, right-hander. 2-7 versus lefties. 4-7 versus right-handers. So Alex Cobb is up first. And Brett Garner, the lefty. And so let's, let me just make sure. Yeah, all right. So I just hit the flip button. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right, here we go. RN 65. PB is 6, which is against the lefty. That's coming off of Cobb's card. 65 will be an out. Garner against a right-hander is an LP. That's going to be a hard or a soft ground ball down to first. GX3. We're going to call that 3-1 putout. And this game is underway. Gary Sanchez is a right-hander, so a 7 comes off of Cobb. 36, and that is a right-hander. 36, and that is a swing and a miss by Gary Sanchez. 2 quick outs, and we go to Greg Byrd. Byrd is a left-hander. We don't have anyone on, so we can ignore that. CD check. Greg Byrd against the right-hander is an LP. That's going to be the second baseman, Brad Miller. Brad Miller. Let's see what Brad Miller at second base. He has got a CD of 3. So we have that, and we hit that. Second baseman knocks down a hard ground. Better out 4-3. Other runners advance. But he's going to make the play. And the Yankees go down in order in the top of the first. And now it's Michael Panetta. Michael Panetta is 4-7 versus both lefties and righties. So Corey Dickerson, the left-hander, steps in the bottom of the first. As an 8, he's coming off of Dickerson's card. Michael Panetta is a right-hander, 38 versus a right-hander. And that's a deep drive by Corey Dickerson. Deep drive. Good thing I got my chart here. We're looking at the deep drive, and that's going to be the second number, which is a 23. And a 23 on a deep drive is carrying. It's going down the right field line, and Judge back to the corner and watches this one go. Goodbye. See you later. Asio Sobrero as the Corey Dickerson takes Panetta deep, and it's 1-0. The Rays. Holy cow, who would have thunk it? Well, we go to, where are we going? We're going to Killmeyer, Kevin Killmeyer. That's where we're going. 7 is coming off of Panetta. 23 versus a lefty is a strikeout. Just barely, but it is a strikeout. And brings up Evan Longoria. Oh, another clutch defense here. Longoria against the right-hander is an RN. That is going to be the shortstop. That's Torres. And Torres at shortstop is a 2 for CD. 2, let's see what happens here. Shortstop just misses, grounder in the hole. Single, runners advance, 1 base. So base hit by Evan Longoria as he powers that one by Torres. Runner on first. That brings up Brad Miller. And this is coming off of Panetta's card 52 versus a lefty is an out. He is an LN. And that is going to be a G4 with the runner at first. I've got to get my little charts out again, it looks like. I forgot. I had to get these printed out. STATIS Pro Baseball. We need the charts now. Well, let's see if we can find them sometime. And charts. Let's see if this is the right charts. There we are. We got the right charts. So runner on first, and that was a... What was that? What was that play? That was a G4. That's what it was. A G4 is a hard grounder, second base double play. 4-6-3. That's what it is. I thought so, but I just wanted to double check. And that's going to do it. So we go to the top of the second. And your score is still 1-0. Matt Holliday for the Yankees comes to the plate. Alex Cobb with the pitch. And that's going to be an error check here. Is 7. And that is, Holliday is a right-hander. So it's coming off a Cobb's card, 27 right-hander. And that is going to be ground ball hit to Beckham. Now we got to check Beckham's. Tim Beckham at short is an E4. That is a 3-20. That is going to be an E6 on the play. And Holliday is aboard. That brings up Jacob Ellsbury. And Ellsbury is going to get a BD of 52 versus our right-hander, and that will be an out. And against a righty, he is an LN, and that is a G4. And we just looked this up, G4 with the runner on first. And I'm going to just double check my chart again. G4 on first, hard grounder. Yep, 4-6-3. And so what's good for the goose is good for the gander as the Rays come back and get a double play. Am I playing random games, ID, or replaying seasons? Well, I'm going to place some of the Yankees here in 2017. I don't know if it's going to be a full replay, but I wanted to play some STATIS Pro Advance. So yeah, it's going to be the Yankees, even though we're rooting for the Rays here. Looking for the underdog here. Always rooting for the underdog. Sterling Castro, 2 outs here. And I don't have my Z charts, so we're going to just ignore Z charts anyways. And we don't have one of those either. A 10 and an 86. That's going to be an out on Sterling Castro. He is going to hit at G5, and that's going to be a 5-3 put out. And the Yankees are done in the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Steven Souza against Michael Panetta. 1-0. And here we go. Michael Panetta. That is coming off of Souza's card. 57 against the right-hander. And that's going to be a swing and a miss by Souza. Logan Morrison. Ooh, possible error check here. That's a 10. It's coming off of Morrison's card. 58 versus a right-hander. 58 is going to be a walk, actually, so no error check needed, as that is a 1-out walk. And that brings up Tim Beckham. And that's coming off of Panetta's card, 51. And that will be an out. RP, it's going to be a G6A with a runner at first. Let's check the chart. G6A. And it's a slow grounder to short. Batter out 6-3. Runner moves to seconds. That's right. The A's, I think, are slow rollers. The X's are fielder's choice, and just the regular ones without the A or the X, like G1, G2, G4, G6. I think those are the double plays. So, so Beckham gets Morrison to second with 2 away. Brings up Malik Smith. And that is actually coming off a Malik Smith card, 13. And that is going to be an infield single 1 base advance for everyone. So runners at the corners now for Derek Norris. And the pitch. Another error check possibly. And is coming off of Panetta, 56. That'll be an out. And that's going to be a G5A. And we will look to make Headley. Chase Headley is an error of 6. That's a 13-20. So he's going to make the play. 5-3 in the putout. And that's going to do it for the Rays. We go to the third. Still 1-0. And Chase Headley is coming up. Chase Headley is going to be batting from the left-handed side. And that means it is going to be coming off of Headley's card, 36, versus a right-hander. And that is a deep drive. So look at the second number, and that is a 41 on the deep drive. 41, and that one is gone. And this game is tied as Chase Headley delivers for the Yankees, and we are all tied it up at 1 apiece. On the home run, so far 2 solo shots. And now it's Aaron Judge is up. That's coming off a Cobb 32 right-hander. And that's going to be a fastball in there. 94 mile an hour, tailing away from Judge. He didn't even swing at it. He goes down on strikes. Ronald Torres, 56 versus the right-hander will be an out. And he's going to line it right at Beckham at short. And with 2 away, it's Brett Gardner. Oh, clutch defense, and that's going to be an LP. So it's going to be the shortstop again. Beckham, let's see, what was, Beckham's card. Let's see, what was he? At short, he is a CD of 3. CD of 3. And Grounder drilled up the middle, cut off. 6 unassisted, 3 double play of runner on first. There is no runner on first or lead runner out trying to advance. Well, it's just going to be a great play by Beckham as he gets it diving. Stop and throws to Morrison off balance. Morrison with the stretch, the scoop, and gets him by half a step. And we go to the bottom of the third. It's now 1-1 as the Yankees tie it up with the solo shot in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Panetta. And that's going to be a CD check against an LP. And that's going to be second baseman, and that's Sterling Castro. Castro made 2 errors in yesterday's game. He's a CD of 2 at second base. And Grounder drilled up the middle, 4-6-3 double play of runner first or lead runner out. So he's going to make the play. 4-3 for Castro. Good play there. That brings up Kevin Killmeyer. And that is going to be an 11. 47 against the right-hander. 47 is a curveball in there. Stay right 3. Killmeyer just heads back to the bench. And Evan Longoria, another error chance, but that's going to be an out our end of G5. That's going to be Headley again. Chase Headley, what was his? It'd be so nice if we had defensive sheets. He's got an E6, so no error. That's going to be a 5-3 putout. And we're going to the fourth. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Panetta and the Yankees. And we're back with Gary Sanchez at the plate. And here comes the pitch by Alex Cobb, the right-hander. And that one's against a right-hander is going to come off with Sanchez card. 54, and that is a foul tipped into the glove of Norris for strike 3, and Sanchez it goes down on strikes. Greg Byrd is up. 36 versus a right-hander. And Byrd is also going to swing and miss, and that is back-to-back strikeouts by Cobb. And now it's Matt Holliday. Another error chance. 10. That's coming off a Holliday. 31 versus a right-hander. 31, and that is going to be back-to-back-to-back strikeouts by Alex Cobb as he gets through the inning unscathed. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Michael Panetta comes back out. Brad Miller behind the plate holds his fingers down and gives him the sign, and here comes the pitch. That is going off of Miller's card, and a 14 is going to be base hit into right field. Solid single by Miller. That one falls in front of Judge, and he will stop at first. And he's not much a threat to steal. Steven Souza. And the pitch. Oh, it's on Souza's card, but a 74 is going to be a hit by the pitch. Holy cow. He's only got one number that's a hit by pitch, and that is a 74. And that's what it was. So that's going to put 2 runners on with nobody out. And brings up Logan Morrison. And here we go. 7. That's coming on Panetta. 38 lefty. 38 lefty, and that is a slider, 94 miles an hour. And Morrison was way out in front of that one. And strike 3. Tim Beckham. Coming off of Beckham's card, 51, and that will be a strikeout. So Michael Panetta, after giving up the hit by pitch, is throwing some darts out there now. Malik Smith, and that's coming off the Smith card, 55, and that is going to be a walk. So 2-out walk to load the bases. That brings up Derek Norris, a right-hander. Bases loaded. They have a meeting on the mound. Sanchez comes back behind the plate. The umpire uses a little broom and sweeps off the home plate. And just in case there's a close play, he's got to be able to see it. Norris takes his position in the box. And here comes the pitch. And that is going to be off of Norris card, 63. 63 will be an out, but there will be an error check. And it's going to be down to third. And Headley is not at 12-20. We know that. And he's going to take it to the bag. You know what? He'll throw it to second. We'll just make it interesting. So it's going to be a 5-4 put out. And that's going to do it. So the Rays leave them loaded in the bottom of the fourth. Ugh. So Cobb comes back out to face off against Ellsbury. Jacob Ellsbury waits, and here comes the pitch. It is coming off of Cobb, 58 lefty, and that will be a ground ball down to first. Flips it over to Cobb. Plenty of time, and no problem there. Sterling Castro, 24 versus a right-hander, and that is going to be, 24 is going to be a base hit into right field for Castro. So Castro's aboard. And his stealing grade is a D, so he's probably not going anywhere. That brings up Chase Headley. And that one is coming off Cobb, 28 versus a lefty, 28. And that is swing and a miss by Headley that time. Threw him the off-speed pitch. And no error check needed. So Judge with Castro on with first, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Oh, we got a clutch defense against Judge. He's an RP. That's going to be into left field. That's Malik Smith. Malik, what is your rating, my friend? Malik in left field is a 4. Pretty solid out there in left field. Let's see if he can make the play in left field. Dazzling diving catch. And a shot in the gap. Runner on third scores. Others hold. That is going to be an F7. And Malik Smith saves a couple runs by diving to catch that one. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Halfway home here in Tampa. All tied up at 1 apiece. Corey Dickerson for the Rays. And this is a 44 versus a right-hander. 44, and that one is swing and miss. Kevin Killmeyer. Let's see if he can do anything. And this is going to be off of Killmeyer. 75, though, will be an out. And that's going to be ground ball right at Torres. Throws to Byrd, and Byrd keeps his foot on the bag for the out. Evan Longoria, 88. That will be an out. He's an RN, and that is going to be a deep fly to left field. Back to the warning track and makes the catch. Brett Gardner. And we have us going to the 6th, all tied at 1. Definitely a pitcher's duel right now here in Tampa. Ronald Torres. Torres lined his short his first time up against Cobb, and that is coming off of Cobb, 68. That will be an ouch ground ball right at Miller. He'll throw it to first in time. 1 away. Brett Gardner, leadoff man. And this one is going to be base hit into left field as he drives that one right over the head of Beckham outside the reach. And that is going to be a single by Gardner. Gardner, not bad at stealing. He's a B stealer versus a B holder. He does have the plus symbol, which means he can get the pickoff opportunity. So does Gardner want to risk it? And you know what? I think he is going to do it. So we're going to use the base stealing chart. And base runner's a B. And the pitcher is a B. So it's the BBB. And let's see what happens. We rolled a 12, and that is going to be good steal there. Just straight up good steal, looks like. Nothing interesting on that one. That's just a flat up good steal by Brett Gardner as he's going to get himself into scoring position for the Yankees. And now I lost my screen. There it is. So Brett Gardner goes to second with 1 away for Gary Sanchez. And that one is a 73 off of Cobb. That's going to be a GX4 with a runner on second. It's probably going to advance the runner. Runner at second. Let's see. Runner at second. Where's the runner at second? Right, there we are. And what did we roll? We rolled a GX4 Routine grounder to second base, batter out 4-3, runner advance. Okay, so it's just a 4-3. Gardner gets to third, and it's up to Greg Byrd now for the Yankees. And this is coming off of, he is a lefty. He's coming off a Cobb's card, 44 versus a left-hander. 44 is going to be, his outrange versus left-handers. 44 to 88, so he gets the out. And he is an LP, so that's going to be a F3. We'll call that a fly out to first. And Byrd can't deliver. Byrd is not the word for the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Still tied at 1-1. Brad Miller up, Panetta, and the pitch. And that one is coming off of Miller, 41 versus a right-hander. And he will look at called third strike. And doesn't like that one. Steven Souza. This one is coming off of Panetta, 33 right-hander. And that is going to be another strikeout. 2 quick strikeouts for the Rays, and we go to Logan Morrison, 56 lefty. That'll be an out, and he's going to hit a deep fly into right field, and back in the corner making the catch, Aaron Judge. We go to the 7th, still tied at 1 apiece. That brings up Matt Holliday, Alex Cobb. It's only given up 1 run on free hits so far. And that's a 53 right-hander. That will be an out. That's going to be ground ball right at Beckham. Gets it on the hop. Throws to Morrison. Plenty of time. Jacob Ellsbury. That is a 571. That'll be an out. And that's going to be a deep drive to center field. Kelmar back to the warning track, but makes the catch. 2 away. And it's Sterling Castro. And that one is going to be off of Cobb. And that is going to be an 11, though. And that is going to be an infield single, as Miller couldn't get it over to him in time. And with 2 away, it's Chase Headley. Let's see, Castro, yeah, he's a D stealer. Not much of a chance there. So it's up to Chase Headley. Headley is going to be coming from the left-hand side, which means it's coming off of Cobb's card. And a 54 will be a ground ball hit to Beckham. Beckham flips it over to Miller, covering second. And that's going to do it for the 7th. We're going stretch time here in Tampa. 1-0 is your score. And it's up to Tim Beckham now for the Rays. Panetta is going 6 strong innings. 6 strong innings. And the Rays have a righty, a lefty, a righty, and a lefty coming out. So it looks like they're going to leave Panetta in for 1 more batter, maybe 2. We'll see. Beckham first, though. He's got to take care of Beckham. And it's coming off of Beckham's card, but 87 is going to be an RP out. That's going to be ground ball hit at Castro. Castro, backhand stop, turn, spin, throws, and got him. Now, they have a lefty, a righty, and a lefty coming up, and then another lefty. So 3 of the next 4 are lefties. So they're going to bring in Tommy Lane. The left-hander, Tommy Lane, coming in. Now we're going to check and see on this RN if he's got any 53 is just going to be normal stats. No adjustments. So it's Malik Smith against Tommy Lane, lefty-lefty matchup. And we're not doing Z plays. 6. And that is going to be Lane is a 2-8 versus left-handers 41. And that is going to be a walk-off of Tommy Lane, actually. And Malik Smith is pretty fast. He is an A Steeler. So I think we're going to the old steel chart again. Lane is a B. So an A against a B keeps him just an A. Okay. So here comes the pitch. 17, and he's in there. No problem with stolen base. It's A, B, C, and D all steal if you roll 28 or less. That's easy steal there, as Lane wasn't even watching Malik Smith. And so he gets into scoring position with 1 out for Derek Norris. Norris is a right-hander, and then you got Dickerson, the lefty, and Kilmar, the lefty, coming up after them. So they're going to leave Tommy Lane, the lefty, in. And here comes the pitch to Derek Norris. Against the right-hander, he's only at 4-7, so this is coming off of Norris's card. 68. Left-hander will be an out, and that's going to be G4A, and that's going to move the runner up. 4-3 on the putout. So Malik Smith, the winning run is just 90 feet away. And it's up to Corey Dickerson. Corey, the lefty. Who do they have on their bench to bring in? Peter Borges, Weeks, Robertson, and Cersei. All right-handers. We need somebody that can play left field. That would be Peter Borges can play left. And Robertson can actually play left as well. Now they're going to leave Dickerson in, I think. We're feeling good, the Dickerson. Lefty-lefty matchup, 2-8, coming off of Tommy Lane's. And it's coming off of Lane's card, 55. That will be an out. And that is going to be a pop up in the infield. Fly out to the second baseman. And that's going to do it. Tommy Lane gets through it. And we go to the top of the 8th. And that's going to be it for Alex Cobb. You got Aaron Judge, a righty. Ronald Torres, a righty. And then Brett Gardner, a lefty. And then Gary Sanchez, a righty. So 3 of the next 4 are right-handers. So they're going to bring in. They're going to bring in. It's going to be. Good question. Who is it going to be? Cerdano. He's a lefty, though. It's not going to be him. Diaz is already kind of tired. Ramirez or Colemine. I think it's going to have to be Ramirez, actually, is going to come in. Esirmo Ramirez for the Rays. And we're going to check his RN and see what he gets. 83, that is just barely a normal day. So normal here for Ramirez against Aaron Judge. And the pitch. Oh boy, it's going to be another CD check. And that's going to be the left fielder, Malik Smith. We should know what Malik Smith is. We've checked him a couple times now. And left field, he is a 4. And here comes the check. And dazzling diving catch of a shot in the gap. Runner on third scores, others hold. Another diving stop by Malik Smith, who's taken another hit away from Aaron Judge. I think that was both times that was on Aaron Judge, I believe. Ronald Torres. And Torres is a right-hander. So 4-7 is Ramirez, and that is a 7. So it's coming off of Ramirez, but 18, that's going to be base hit into right field. Rounding first, taking a wide turn is Torres, but he's going to stop. And he is not much of a threat to steal. Brett Garner's up. Garner to the lefty. 2-6 on Ramirez card versus a lefty, and that is a lefty. So 6 is coming off of Ramirez, 31. And that is a big strikeout there of Brett Garner. That brings up Gary Sanchez. I'm going to do, make sure, just click a couple times. All right, here we go. It's Gary Sanchez, 8 right-hander, and that's going to be off of Sanchez, 42. And that is a swing and a miss by Sanchez. And the Yankees go down after the promising hit. We go to the bottom of the 8th still. 1-1 here in Tampa. Tommy Lane has got to face off against Kilmar, the lefty. So they're going to leave Lane in to face off against Kilmar and then maybe bring the right-hander and we'll see. So Lane against Kilmar, lefty-lefty, 2-8 on Tommy Lane's card. 9, that's going on to Kilmar's card. 67 left-hander, and that is going to be an out, and that is going to be a liner at the pitcher, but there is an error check. Error on Tommy Lane is a 0, so he's going to make the catch. Liner at the pitcher, and Lane snares that out of the air. Now you have Longoria, righty, and then you have Miller, a lefty. And then Souza, a righty. And then Logan Morrison, a lefty. So it goes righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, lefty. Wow. So they're going to leave. Do you make the switch to the right-hander now, or you try and get another out or two from Tommy Lane is the question. They're going to leave Lane in there. Let's see how he does against the right-hander Longoria. That could be a mistake, though. You know what? It looks like he's coming out, and he's going to make the change. He is going to make the change, and it's going to be Adam Warren, the righty, coming in to face off. The last thing you want to do is give Evan Longoria in the bottom of the 8th in a tied game a good shot at this. So Adam Warren, we need to see what kind of pitching day he's going to have. Ooh, 21. That could be good for him, actually. 21, and that is a +1. So instead of 2-8s, he's 2-9s versus both-handed, both left and right-handed. So Longoria is going to need more than a 9 here. And, it's a CD check. Neven is good. Longoria against the right-handers and RN. That's going to be, we're going to check the pitcher. Adam Warren CD is a 4. Let's see if he can make the play. Pitcher. Ball nubbed in front of mound. Lead forced runner out. Others hold. Well, it's just going to be a 1-3 put out then, as we don't have anyone else on. With two-way, it's Brad Miller time. It's a Miller time. And Miller's a lefty. That's coming off Warren's card. And a 17, though, is going to be a base hit into right field. So Brad Miller delivers. And that brings up Steven Souza, right-hander. And here comes the pitch. And that's coming off Warren's card, 78. Then that's going to do it. And that is an RP, and that's going to be a fly ball into left field. So we go to the 9th, still tied at 1 apiece. Neither team can crack the other's pitching right now. Not many hits going on, and Greg Byrd is up. Ramirez pitching here in the top of the 9th. Here we go. 6. That is, he's a lefty. That's coming off Ramirez card, 48 lefty. 48 lefty is an out. He's an LP, and that's going to be a fly ball. It's going to deep. Souza back to the warning track, makes the catch For the out, Matt Holliday could end this really quickly. And 8 is coming off a Holiday's card, but an 88 is way out of range. That's an RP, and that is a liner right at the third baseman. And the Yankees, Jacob Ellsbury. 2 solo home runs are all we have to show for things today. 5, that is Ramirez card versus the left-hander in a 41, and that is going to be a strikeout to end the top of the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's time for the Rays to walk it off, just like they did yesterday. Logan Morrison. Although, let's see, they have Morrison, Beckham, Smith. Yep, they're going to leave Warren out there. And the pitch. Oh, that's a 10. That is coming off of Morrison, and that is a 16. And that is going to be a, I guess the right-hander 16 is going to be a double into center field. And that is an error checking Ellsbury. This is going to be really bad. Ellsbury, I'm sure he's going to have an error of 0, more than 0, isn't he? Ellsbury, where's his card? Ellsbury, where are you? Jacob Ellsbury. He's an E2. That is a 1 to 12, or 1 to 20. So that is going to be an error. That is an outfield error 5. Outfield error 5. Oh, it's giving me the errors based on the out result. When it should be giving me... Well, we got to look this one up then, I guess. Error chart. It's an E5 because it's an outfield error. And the result of the play was a 10 and a 16. And that is a 2B8. 2B8. So that is good. Oops. It's going to be down here somewhere. 2B8 right there. And it's an error number 5. So that is going to be this one. Bad throw to lead base. Any runner advances 2 bases. Any runners advance 2 bases. Ooh, so how do you play that? Because this is the batter. Hit it into center field for the error. Bad throw to lead base. So maybe he was trying to throw him out of second. He throws it wide. It gets by. But any runner advances 2 bases. Would that be... Any runners advance. See, I don't know if that means anyone on base or if that means anyone that was already on base. They all say any runners, any runners, any runners, any runners, any runners. FD8, bad cutoff throw. Any runners advance. We're down here. Bad throw to lead base, right? Bad throw to lead base. Batter. Oh, wait. 2. Oh, that's what we're looking at. 2B8. I was on the wrong line anyways. Bad throw to lead base. Batter to third. All runners score on an E8. So it's going to be a double and an error on the bad throw by Ellsbury. And it's going to be a double plus an error. They have single plus an error, but they don't have double plus an error. Let's see if we can double. And the batter is going to third on the center field. Oh, error. Oh, double. Center field. Throwing it to, we'll say he was throwing it to short. He's going to be safe on the error. We'll say shortstop. That's fine. No. Oh, and I can't undo it. Are you kidding me? I can't undo that? What the hell? I can't undo it because that was the walk-off. Well, I sure hope with nobody out they can get the runner home now, because otherwise everything's going to be messed up. Oh, geez. All right, so Tim Beckham is up. Defense is obviously playing in. Adam Warren, Tim Beckham, pitch. And he's got a BD check 66, and that's going to be an out. That's going to be an out. And he's facing a right-hander that's an RP. That's a G4. Oh, with the runner at... Oh, let's see if he would he have come home on the G4 is the question. Runner at third. G4. Hard grounder second base. Batter out 4-3. And OBR of A and B on third scores. Well, let's see, who is it on? And that's Morrison on third. He's only a D, actually. So that would be a ground ball to second. No advancement for the first out. Then that brings up Malik Smith. Let's see here. Oh, clutch defense here against the... he's a right here, LN. It's going to be the right fielder. Hopefully this will be deep enough to score the runner. In right field was Aaron Judge. What's Judge's... Aaron Judge is... Oh, he's a 5 defense, too. Let's see if he makes the error, though. F9 drops, fly ball, runners advance. All right, so... Okay, good. Because I hit the wrong button and it ended the game early because that was a walk-off by mistake. But the Rays still win this one. And there you go. So I wanted to make sure with the runner on third with nobody out, but Aaron Judge drops the fly ball and the runners advance on the E9. But yeah, so I wanted to make sure the Rays actually won this one in the bottom of the ninth. And that is back-to-back nights. They walk off on the Yankees and they sweep the Bronx Bombers. Dave Gardner's in the house just as we're closing things out here. So what a game. We've had 3 games of Status Pro Advance, and every one of them has been really, really good games. Really, really good games. The Rays won 5-2. The first game, but let's see, it was it was 2-2 going all the way into the 8th inning, and the Rays scored a couple innings. Or scored a couple runs in the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees came back in the top of the 9th, and they had like bases loaded, and the Rays kept them out. So that was an exciting game. Then, of course, we had the game yesterday, which was a walk-off 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th. That I know made Bleacher Bums Gaming very sad as he watched this game. But in the bottom of the ninth, it was Gary Sanchez hit the home run in the top of the ninth to give the Yankees a 6-5 lead. And then, of course, Aroldis Chapman came in the bottom of the ninth with a one-run lead. He struck out Kevin Kiermaier. Evan Longoria lined out to short. Ricky Weeks hit a single. And then, of course, in the bottom of the ninth, with 2 outs, 3-2 count, down to their last strike, Logan Morrison hits a home run to win it. A 2-run home run to win it in the bottom of the ninth. And then, of course, today's game, which was literally came down in the bottom of the ninth inning, tied at 1-1. And it was a double by Morrison and an E6 in center field that lets Logan Morrison. So that's 2 nights in a row, Logan Morrison with walk-off winner for the Rays. So, yeah, it's really a fun game so far with Status Pro Advance. I hope they'll all be this way, that's for sure. Woo! Yeah, I've been wanting to play more Status Pro Advance. It's one of those games that I don't think a lot of people play. I don't know of anyone actually play it on their channel. I think Bleacher Bums Gaming did at one point. He played some games, but besides him, I don't know of anybody else that plays it. And it's really fun. It's really quick. We're, 50 minutes in, and we've been done for like literally five minutes. So it only took us like 45 minutes to play the game. You got 5 minutes of introduction and all that stuff in the beginning and anything. So it takes like 40 minutes to play a game. That was a really quick game, though, because literally it was 1-1, a solo shot in the first, a solo shot in the third, and everything else was just goose eggs. There was nothing going on offensively for either team until the bottom of the ninth, and that's all that matters. So anyways, yeah, Todd B., Dave Gardner, thanks for coming by, guys. We'll see you next time here as the Yankees take their 0-3 record and looks like they head to Baltimore. Yeah, at Baltimore for 3 games, and then they go home to face off against the Rays again. And then they play St. Louis. Ooh. So hopefully we'll get some more games of Status Pro Advance for you guys. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. And we'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.